I was 13 years old, and there was this song on the radio of Band-Aid. We are the world. We are the children. And I was one of these children of the world. And for the first time in my life, I felt truly connected to children elsewhere, to children far away. And there was one phrase in particular that became very important to me. And that was, we can make a better day, just you and me. And I thought, whoa, if that is true, what can I do? And the answer I found was quite simple. I started selling fair trade coffee in my small village in the north of Friesland. So I took action here, and it had an impact there. Here, there, and the connection, interconnectedness, and that is what moves me. And in fact, that is what still moves me. So I grew up, I studied nutrition and anthropology, and I worked back and forth between the Netherlands and other countries. And I came to realize that with only development cooperation, I cannot make the world a better place. There is more required than just aid. We need also action here. Because if the world is interconnected, what we do here has an impact elsewhere. So the way we operate our Dutch health system has an impact on people's health elsewhere, and the other way around. So for the future of health, I imagine a world where health is unlimited, where caring for ourselves goes hand in hand with caring for people's health abroad. And to do so, we need to apply a global perspective on health.
Picture this. You've been admitted to hospital. Your surgeon's assistant is from a country that faces a serious shortage of health personnel. In her country, health workers are poorly paid, have no training opportunities, and work with outdated equipment. The drugs you're given during your stay in hospital were tested unethically by Western pharmaceutical companies. Volunteering for the trial was the only way for people to get treatment or earn some money. Health systems everywhere have become interconnected. An outbreak of influenza in one country can easily spread to others, including the Netherlands. And the way we operate in the Netherlands can have adverse effects on people's health elsewhere. Imagine a world where caring for ourselves can go hand in hand with caring for people's health abroad. We encourage everybody working in health to ensure fair care. For example, through sound national workforce planning, by making new vaccines available worldwide, and by only accepting drugs that have been properly and ethically tested. That's Health Unlimited.
And you just saw this movie, and that was to explain you a little bit of what we mean by applying a global perspective on health. And today, I'm here, and I dream of a Dutch health system that delivers fair care, that embraces that global perspective and contributes to Health Unlimited, where I would really love to see Dutch hospitals, health insurance companies, pharmacies, and our Ministry of Health to take up that global perspective on health and contribute to Health Unlimited. Think about this. Antibiotics and the way we use them. In Europe, 25,000 people die annually from bacterial infections that cannot be treated any longer due to antibiotic resistance. If we continue the way we use antibiotics today, there will be no antibiotics anymore for future generations, here and abroad. I'm a mother of 2 daughters. And I don't want to think of a situation where one of them gets a serious infection and then there is no treatment anymore. So applying a global perspective on this issue means that we stop irrational use of antibiotics, here in the health sector and abroad, and also in our veterinary sector. Or take this. Globally, there is a shortage of 3.5 million health workers. Doctors, nurses, midwives. In the Netherlands, the shortage is relatively small compared to other countries. And applying a global perspective on this issue would mean that we do not rely on health workers from abroad, especially not from countries where there is a huge shortage. Applying a global perspective on health means that we train enough health workers ourselves. Unfortunately, the sustainability discussion in the health sector has started. Corporate social responsibility is there. And there's 3 P's in it: people, planet, and profit. So how about adding that other P, the P of perspective, global perspective on health? So for the future of health, I dream of a world where health is unlimited. And that requires action by all of us. Read this quote. It made me realize that it's up to us to take up that global perspective and realize healthcare, because fair care is possible. Let me know what you're up to.